I know that, we have a problem with Canada, and that's about we have one of the killers of our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, you just mentioned. You see, his killer is having a good life in Canada. He has been there, and we have been requesting Canadian government to send back that self-confessed killer of Bangabandhu, our father of the nation. But
Right.
unfortunately, the Canada is not listening to us. And they have come up with varieties of excuses. So we also went to the Canadian court to understand what is his status, because he's staying in Canada for a long time, and we want to know whether he's a Canadian citizen or not. So we started a case in the Canadian court, and Canadian, the honorable judges made a, verdict. They said that Canadian government has no reason not to disclose his status, but yet Canadian government is not telling us anything, neither sending. Only thing they tell us that they have a law that any individual, if he's sent back to his own country, and if there is a capital punishment in that country, then as per that law, they cannot serve that individual. So we are saying that Canada must not be. Canada is a government to rule of law. They believe in legal system. Canada must not be hub of all the murderers. The murderers, they can go to Canada and take shelter, and they can have wonderful life, while those who he killed and their relatives, they are suffering. So we have been asking Canadian government to deport that Noor Chaudhary. They know it, but unfortunately, currently they don't even talk to us on this issue. But the problem is with Canada, they have one after another excuses, and that's what is not understandable. They have their law, but law must not protect a killer. Law must not protect, these bad guys. But unfortunately, Canada is doing it. Now, let me tell you, it is very unfortunate when our father of the nation was killed in 1975. Then we had military government one after the other. And those military government not only rewarded these killers, they posted them in foreign missions and in good jobs. So live there, and then they also, the military government passed a law that you cannot sue the killers. So the family members, they cannot sue the killers, the murderers. But it took almost 21 years for the family members, particularly our current Prime Minister, who is the eldest daughter of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. She had to fight for 21 years to come to power, to change that indemnity, this, Bhagat Singh, very criminal in once